Hello and welcome to another update about Bitcoin and Cardano. We're going to take a look at the charts. In the last, few hours, the price has moved up a little bit, moving closer to the resistance level that I indicated in the previous video and that I did expect the price to move towards. Overall, still a little bit red, still a little bit green. There are a few clear winners here. Interestingly, did that video on FTT yesterday and also expected here because the chart looked really bullish. And this has been confirmed now by further price increases as well. And let's start with Bitcoin. This is what I showed you earlier today here in red. I did highlight how the price could be moving, and we can see that since my video earlier today, the price has continued to move up higher here towards this red line. So I said this is definitely a possibility. We have something like either a W bottom here. I did post it on Telegram earlier. Anybody who's interested in joining Telegram who's not done that yet, you can join as a channel member if you're interested in more content, and then you get the link to Telegram and Discord if you join as a silver or gold channel member. But we are moving here further towards this target area that I did highlight earlier in the week. Originally I had the target area a bit higher, but as we saw a very strong reaction to one of the fib levels, I did extend the target area just to highlight in which area that wave 4 from an Elliott Wave rule point of view could be completed. So as you can see, we could already have theoretically completed that target area, and that wave 4 could theoretically be completed before we move down in a wave 5. A few questions about that came earlier, but if you go from that wave 3 to the wave 4 to the upside, you will then expect the wave 5 to play out in the next move down. So theoretically, it could now continue its move down. Yeah, it would be very valid. But ideally, you want to move a little bit higher in the area of around 47K. Now, what I did show you earlier as well is obviously here this ascending trend line, that the price really is finding support here after we broke that descending channel here. Yeah, which is good to see. We moved into a slight uptrend, obviously here, and really could form this cup and handle that I showed you already probably like a week ago, or I think so. When this was starting to form, I showed you that this could become a possible cup and handle, and there you go. There was someone who asked about the more technical or scientific term or way or understanding why a cup and handle is forming. Well, my understanding is only that a cup and handle is basically just in a downtrend what you get. You're moving obviously here to a resistance level, so the downtrend is just slowing down. That is often when you can see a bullish divergence forming on the RSI, so you can just see the downtrend slowing down. Maybe the price, as you can see here, depending on which time frame you're looking at, but on the 4 hour it did get oversold, so naturally more buyers jump in, especially when you come to a key support. In this case here, the 40K level is in this region, and it was previous support as well. So the downtrend is just slowing down, and then you get this phase of accumulation. But then again, you get close to the overbought level. Some people take already profit, and then people start selling again. But the sellers are basically losing the fight against the bulls in this case, because this is now a potential uptrend. More buyers are getting interesting. Some people took profits, some buyers or some previous sellers who took profits jump in again, and basically the sellers can't push the price lower again, which then is also the whole background of an ascending triangle, that you basically get these ascending trend lines where just the sellers are losing strength, which indicates that the buyers can push the price higher, or at least the sellers can't push the price as low again. That is always a good sign that here maybe the price will go through straight away, or you get something like what I call a breakout build up. So you build up for this breakout, maybe make another move up, and what you then sometimes see is one last strong move down, and then that's it. Then you get with full force through the resistance. And that's pretty much the cup and handle, pretty much, or just the ascending trend line. It's basically a higher low. That's all it is. But you get this so oftentimes round shape of this selling off and then the accumulation again. Then some profit taking, and then you get the same again. But the sellers can't push the price as low again. That would be my primary expectation, that Bitcoin is attempting to break through here. Of course, I can't tell you if we are going to break through. My feeling is yes. I think we need to do it to get further into that wave 4 here. And what I also showed you in a previous video was here, and that is pretty much in line with my expectation that after this move up, either here in the blue area or the yellow area up here, we would see a final sell-off into an area a bit below 29k. Now that would be in line here with this head and shoulders pattern that did eventually form. I did talk about it in various videos. It did eventually form here, and you can see that head and shoulders with a left shoulder, a head and a right shoulder. And what you can see is a diagonal neckline. To really break a neckline, well, we broke it. Yeah, we broke the head and shoulders pattern on our way down. What you now want actually to get that confirmed is a retest of that level here. Yeah, the neckline, which is sitting here at around 46k, to retest that. And then if that is retested and we can't get through it, I definitely keep it on the charts. We see how relevant it is. Can't promise you how relevant it will be, but if it really is here a valid head and shoulders, that could really push the price then down. If we get here to the 56k level, 46k level, and get that retested, can't push through, that could really move the price down. That's pretty much my view on Bitcoin at the moment. Cardano, not too exciting, but that was again pretty much as forecasted earlier today when I told you that we are moving here on the smaller scale. You can see it on the 4-hour chart, maybe even here a little bit better on the 1-hour chart, that we are moving here in this apex of this triangle that I showed you earlier today, and that this could take a few hours or maybe 1 or 2 days to play out, because the apex here, if we just extend that out, you would not necessarily expect a breakout before the 16th of January. So basically tomorrow, the same time, could be another 24 hours here in this pattern. And maybe we're going to see a breakout of this pattern here during the live stream tomorrow. Bear in mind, for all channel members, there's a live stream at 1700 UTC tomorrow. If you want to join and you are not a channel member yet, maybe you want to consider to join. It's quite cool. Every week we do that for an hour. But yeah, at the moment we are moving here into this apex and make basically higher lows and lower highs. And how it's going to break out, I can't tell you. We need to wait for the breakout. But as we're coming from down below, we could assume possibly that we're going to break out here to the upside, at least with a higher probability. You would have something like a 70% chance to break up and 30% chance to break down. That would be in line, to be honest, with what Bitcoin is doing here. If Bitcoin is breaking into that area here, I think that could be the moment when ADA is going to break out as well. And just giving it a rough price target, taking basically the height here of that first low and the first high, we could assume that if we break out today, we could push here up to 140, 138. Always take these price target of just triangles with a pinch of salt. It is sometimes it works. More often than not, it does work, but it is not like it works every time or so. Bear in mind, there's also the 50-day moving average here at 136. I think that will be definitely a key level of resistance. Yeah, don't think we're gonna break that easily. Should we break? So my view would be that the first level of resistance would be at 135, 136. If we break to the upside, should we break down, I think you get here significant support at the previous low here at 122. That will definitely be a key level of support. And that's pretty much Cardano. Just need to wait what the price is doing. Would be good to move, get this accumulation done and then continue its move up from here. But really, in order to really break the current price structure, we need to see a higher high, and you don't really get that until you move above 160. Overall, the ADA chart is looking, especially ADA BTC, is showing some promising signs. But what ADA BTC needs to do, I think I had the Binance chart here. ADA BTC is forming, and this is getting more and more confirmed here. A cup and handle as well, possible reversal pattern. We're getting closer and closer to this breakout point at 3030, I would say, is roughly, or 3050 is roughly the neckline here of this cup and handle. And we are forming within this cup and handle, which again, I talked about when we were just starting to form the cup here, said this could really become a cup and handle, a possible reversal formation. And within this, we're now forming here a triangle, another symmetrical triangle that could also, like on the ADA USD chart, break to the upside. That is imminent. There needs to happen something. That could go down as well, of course, but we're coming from down below, so I would say more likely than not it would break to the upside, but of course nothing is guaranteed. But that is imminent, yeah, so that is getting exciting here. And maybe if that can push us here above previous high, highs that could confirm that reversal. Definitely the ADA BTC chart is starting to look very promising here, with finally making significant higher lows here on the ADA BTC chart, and that could then lead to Cardano finally outperforming Bitcoin. So keep definitely an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. That level is significant. It's getting very, very interesting. All right, hopefully you liked the update about Bitcoin and Cardano. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.